do the sense of a human being change, improve when there is an energetic shift? How does perceiving take place after the shift? I feel like my humanness improved in regards to like my issues became less a big deal, I think. So they reduced in size. They're still there. Like, so I still have my tendencies, like the way I was brought up. I can be a bit detached and aloof. Like I can get reactive around lack of trust. And I see all of these as human conditioning. So it was conditioned in my childhood. Like I have a tendency towards empathy. All of this is human conditioning. And I have I have a tendency to focus too much on other people's happiness. There's just a couple of demonstrations of my conditioning, and I work on them to make them more balanced, but they didn't really shift or they became dramatically reduced after that awakening. It's like there was a big step back from them, not in a detached way. Like I still feel them, like maybe more strongly, but there is like this detachment, so they pass through a lot quicker and it becomes very energetical. Yeah, so I think that that was my big change on the human level as well. But I still have these things. Like I'm not free of them on the human level. They still appear in this system. And more likely through time, they'll become softer and softer. But then I'll also get new ones. We'll get new conditions, new traumas, new ways of being. And perceiving just feels very expanded. So the looker doesn't feel like it's just located in here. It feels very expanded into everything. Like my sense of self feels very big. Feels really expanded. It doesn't feel really localized. Whereas before I felt very behind the eyes. Before that big shift happened, even though I'd had all these energetic awakenings, I didn't think that something like that was possible. Even though I'd had all these awakenings and all these experiences. Like it's quite different perceiving as limitation to non-limitation. So even though I'm looking from this angle, it kind of feels very big. Like I'm also not separate from everything else that's around. But I still act out human stuff. I can still be inappropriate, have to apologize. Like human communication is I find it complex, and I have my ways of dealing with things. And that was, even though I've improved over the years, it's still based in what I was taught in like the first 5 years of my life. Yeah. I've learned loads. Like ironically, I had to learn loads about psychology becoming a teacher. So I could navigate how to work with people. Because working with people it like really challenges your personal skills. And like it really challenges like your way of interacting with people. Like and understanding what people are up to. Like sometimes people are so confusing, and different layers and different projections. Yeah, and that's been super helpful. But it's also helped me learning about psychology in more depth with my behaviors as well. Yeah, I hope that helps, Lana.